Hey, it's the Refined Reseller. Thank you for tuning in to my YouTube channel. When you subscribe, you'll get tips, tricks, and advice on how to be the best eBayer you can possibly be. Plus, from time to time, I will show you things that I have bought at garage and estate sales to resell on eBay. I'm about to do that in just a second, but first, I hope you're kind enough to please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and let's get going. So I went to an estate sale. It was held in a 4,000 square foot building. There were just thousands of things. There were about 7 different rooms. There was a lot of junk, but there was a lot of stuff that I bought that I think I'm going to do very well with. And I'm going to show you the first thing that I think is the most valuable. And it is this. When I saw this, I just thought it was really cool. It is a leather holster, a double leather holster. And look what it says right here. It says, the Lone Ranger. Now this is probably from the 1950s. It may even be from the 1940s, but it has all this intricate work here. It has these jewels right here, these red jewels, and it has a horse right here, another horse medallion here, one here, and one here as well. It's really not in the greatest shape, but for being, over 60 years old, it's in okay shape. The leather might be able to be worked with. I'm not really sure. There is some issue with the fringe here, but I looked up some comps. I could not find this exact one. I did see some that were similar that sell from anywhere between, let's say, $100 and $250. I really do not know the exact value of this one. So this is one of those items that I am going to put on auction, and I'm going to start the auction at $99.99 and see what happens. If it doesn't sell, then the next week I will just put a buy it now for maybe $149, our best offer, and see what happens. But when it said the Lone Ranger, I knew it had value. And this is just a great item that I found at an estate sale. And if you go to estate sales, sometimes you do find stuff like this. So here's some other items I found at that same estate sale. The first I want to show you are these VHS. These are blank tapes for a camcorder. It's a 30-minute tape. I just happened to pick up 6 of them. Whenever I can buy in bulk, I do. But I picked up 6 of these. They were $1 a piece. I think I can sell 6 of these in a lot for about $35 to $40. So, not a bad deal right there. Then I bought this Eagles t-shirt. This is an Eagles tour t-shirt. It is from 2013 and 2014. It is the story of the Eagles, one of their last tours before Glenn Fry passed away. He passed away, I think, in 2018. So I didn't go to this one. I went to the concert. I think it was in 2000. It was called the Hell Freezes Over concert. One of the best concerts I've ever been to. So it's the Eagles t-shirt. It will sell. And I should probably get about $20 to $25 for this t-shirt. Now, I've kind of had to expand my horizons with stuff that I buy because there aren't as many garage sales as there have been in the past because of, what's going on right now. So I bought some dinnerware. I normally do not buy this type of stuff, but I bought 1, 2, 3 of these. These are dinner plates, and these are Noritake China. The pattern is called Desiree, and the reason I bought them is because it's kind of like an atomic pattern. This pattern right here sells very well. I don't think these are from the 50s, but the atomic pattern was something that was very popular in the 50s. So I picked these 3 up. They were $2 a piece, and I think I can get probably $40 for them. Again, I don't like to ship stuff like this because it breaks. So if it does sell, I'll have to be, very careful with how I wrap everything to ship it off. Now, here's some stuff that I've never really bought before, but I do know that it sells. So she had a bunch of fabric, and you could put all the fabric you wanted to into a Walmart bag, and it was $3. So I looked through it, and these are the ones I picked out because they're kind of like 1970s. I guess you could say this is a red, white, and blue pattern. It's a couple of yards. I thought it was interesting. Maybe 1976 for the bicentennial or something. I'm not really sure, but I thought it was pretty cool. I like the pattern, and I picked it up. I'm going to ask $29.99 for this one because it's a couple of yards, maybe 3 or 4 yards to be honest with you. The next one is this one right here. This has a flowered pattern to it, and it does say Tahiti, and it's P-A-R-E-U. I don't know what that means, but a nice orange color with yellow flowers on it. Here's another one that is Tahiti as well. If you can see right here, Tahiti, and it has some designs on it. This one's red and white, of course. And this one has a flowered pattern, black and white with some flowers on it. I'm going to ask $19 for all the rest of these. So, you know, if they sell, that's about, you know, 20, 40, 60, about $110 worth of stuff if they sell. And I paid $3 for everything. They may not sell, but I got to take a chance. You know, again, I'm expanding my horizons, adding some different type of things to my inventory. And here's another one too. This one is made out of nylon. It has some roses on it and some other type of flowers. So I thought I'd take a chance for $3 to see what happens. So why not? And I'll let you know in the future if they sold. Moving on, I went to some garage sales just today. As a matter of fact, there were probably about 12 garage sales that I went to, and I did really well. You just never know. Sometimes all you have to do is hit one garage sale, and you can make a lot of money. So let me show you what I got. We're going to start with this. This is a box, and it has sunglasses in it, and those sunglasses happen to be right here. The lady and the guy, they were moving to Hawaii. They had a bunch of designer sunglasses. I looked these up, and whenever I opened the box and looked at it, it says Prada. And if you know anything about designers, Prada is a very expensive designer. I picked these up. I paid $20 for them, and they're going to sell for about, I'm going to say, $75 to $100. What do you think? It'll look pretty cool there or what? Prada. Keep your eye out for that product. Here's something else that I bought. These are Hewlett-Packard ink for inkjet printers. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. You know, these are kind of in a lot is what I would say. They were $5, and this is probably $50 worth of stuff at least, minimum, and I'm going to sell them individually. You know, whenever I can buy in bulk, I always do. So at one of the garage sales, they had this whole bag of stuff, and it is yarn. I'm not familiar with yarn, but it's all brand new. And what this says is Red Heart Boutique Sachet Team Spirit yarn. There's probably about 40 of these in here. They're all brand new. I'm not going to sell them individually. I think what I'll do is put some like colors together and sell those. But these sell for about $6 or $7 a piece. I've never really seen yarn like this. Maybe you're familiar with it. I don't really know. This one says Patones Pirouette. This one right here, and a more sachet. So there's probably, again, about 40 balls of this yarn, and I got everything for, I think, $7, so I think I'm going to do okay with that. And then I bought this. I've heard of this before. Of course, this was way after, you know, I was a kid, but it's Magic the Gathering, and this says Arch Enemy Nicole Bolas, I think is how you pronounce it. It is new. I'm going to have to sell this as new open box, but everything is in here. The person I bought it from said he had never used it before, and everything seems to be intact. And this sells for about $50 to $75. So I didn't pay much for it, so I went ahead and picked it up. And I would never really buy something like Magic the Gathering like this if it had been used, because you're going to be missing some cards or whatever comes with it, and you don't want to sell something that's missing cards. You don't want to sell used puzzles, because sometimes puzzles will have pieces missing. So anyway, let's move on to something else. I'll take off these sunglasses. I went to another garage sale, got out of my car, and I realized the person having the garage sale is someone who I knew. I happened to go to school with him. He recognized me. We had a long conversation. He used to work for an electrical company, and he had a bunch of stuff that was new in the box, which I am always, you know, looking out for. He had a bunch of it, and here is what I bought. This is a carbon monoxide alarm. He had 40 of these that were new in the box, and I bought every one that he had. And he also had this type of carbon monoxide alarm as well. He had 40 of these. I paid $150 for all 80 of these, and these sell for $19.95 a piece. So it was a really good score for me. Again, whenever I can buy in bulk, I always do, because I can get it at a very low price, and I can just sell it over and over and over and over again. I went to another garage sale and I bought this. I thought it was pretty cool. I've never bought these before, but I know they do sell. These are Coors Light bottle caps. There's probably about 200 in here. And these will sell for about $20. I mean, I don't know why people collect bottle caps or what they do with them, but there's about 200 in here. Then I have this bag right here. There are even more Coors Light and actually some Heineken tops right here. So I also got these. This is Miller Lite and just a Michelob Ultra and some other various beer tops. Here's Bud Light. Yeah, these are mostly Bud Light and Budweiser. And then I have another bag right here of Coors Light and another bag of Coors Light. So I'm thinking right here, I'm looking at least at $75, maybe even more. And I paid $5 for them. So keep an eye out for bottle caps from beer or maybe even Coke bottles or maybe root beer bottles whenever you can buy them in bulk and get them for a low price because they will sell. Moving right along, went to another garage sale. I had never seen something like this before, but it is a Skill Care, it's called a Skill Care triangular something. Oh, it's a positioning wedge is what it is. There are two in here. This was $5. It's brand new in the wrapper, never been taken out. This will sell for about $45. I picked it up. And then I bought this. This is a waste management bagster. You know what happens, you buy this bagster, you fill it up with all kind of stuff, and then Waste Management comes and picks it up. I think these sell brand new, which this is. It is brand new. Never been used. I think they sell for about $40. I paid $5 for it. So those are some things that I bought at garage sales and some other stuff I bought at an estate sale. I really am happy about the Lone Ranger holster. I think I'm going to do really well with that, but keep checking back because I do show you what I sold when I sell it. So I do that about once or twice a week. So listen, I hope you learned something. If you did, I hope you would take the time to please like this video and subscribe to my channel. This is the Refined Reseller saying, do like me, buy low, sell high, and I will see you next time.